You pass him on the street and think nothing of it. Old car, worn sneakers, outdated phone. But this man is a millionaire with over $12 million in the bank. His name is Alex, and his lifestyle will challenge everything you think you know about wealth. He's what they call stealth wealth, a quiet rich man who lives below his means, avoids lifestyle inflation, and chooses peace over praise. He lives in a quiet neighborhood full of big houses, but he drives an old 2015 Honda Civic. He wears regular sneakers, shops at Costco, and still uses an iPhone from 5 years ago. Most people think rich people spend a lot. Big cars, expensive watches, fancy vacations. But more and more millionaires today are doing the opposite. They live simply but intentionally, and it's changing what we think wealth looks like. This video will show you how many wealthy people live simple lives, save money quietly, and focus on freedom, not showing off. You'll learn why the quiet millionaire life might be the smartest way to build real wealth today. In the past, rich people often showed off their money. In the 1980s and 1990s, many millionaires bought big cars, gold watches, and huge homes. TV shows and movies made wealth look loud and flashy. If you had money, people expected you to show it. But things started to change. After the 2008 financial crisis, many people realized that flashy spending wasn't always smart. Some people lost everything because they lived above their means. A new kind of millionaire started to appear, one who stayed quiet, spent wisely, and focused on keeping their wealth, not showing it off. People like Warren Buffett, who still lives in the same house he bought in 1958, became examples. IKEA's founder, Ingvar Kamprad, flew economy and drove a cheap car even as a billionaire. Today, more rich people are choosing to stay out of the spotlight. They dress simple, avoid social media, and don't talk about their money. This isn't just a trend, it's a smart lifestyle. The quiet millionaire isn't hiding. They're just choosing peace, freedom, and long-term wealth over looking rich for others. But what does living cheap actually look like when you've got millions? That's where things get interesting. Number 1. What living cheap actually means to a millionaire. When we hear living cheap, we think of cutting coupons, eating instant noodles, or never buying anything fun. But that's not what quiet millionaires do. To them, living cheap means spending money in a smart way. They don't waste money on things they don't need. Instead, they focus on value. For example, they may buy a $200 pair of shoes, not because it's fancy, but because it lasts 5 years. That's better than buying $40 shoes every few months. It saves money in the long run. They don't buy new clothes every season. They don't upgrade their phones every year. They avoid paying for things just to look rich. Most of all, they hate wasted money, time, or energy. Quiet millionaires, those living the stealth wealth lifestyle, don't feel the need to impress others. They're happy driving a reliable car, cooking at home, or vacationing in simple places. They live this way because it brings them peace and freedom, not because they're trying to be cheap. They understand this truth. The less you spend on things that don't matter, the more you can invest in what does. So how do these people stay so grounded, even with money in the bank? Let's look inside the mindset of stealth wealth. Number 2. The psychology of stealth wealth. Stealth wealth means being rich without showing it. Quiet millionaires don't wear flashy clothes or drive fancy cars. But why? It's all about how they think. These people don't care about showing off. What they really want is freedom. Freedom to work less, travel more, and live without stress. They don't need others to know they have money. They feel secure inside. They know who they are, so they don't need to prove anything. They also avoid something called lifestyle inflation, one of the biggest traps for people who don't live below their means. That means spending more as you earn more. Most people fall into this trap. They get a raise, then buy a bigger house or designer clothes. Quiet millionaires avoid this. They keep their lifestyle simple, even as their bank account grows. Many also follow the idea of decision minimalism. They wear the same kind of clothes every day, eat the same breakfast, and keep life simple. This saves time, energy, and money. To them, real power is not needing to show power. They enjoy peace, privacy, and control over their time. That's the real goal, not being noticed, but being free. And this mindset shows up in their everyday spending, often in ways you'd never expect. Number 3. How they spend and save differently. These frugal millionaire habits are what separate invisible wealth builders from those stuck in the cycle of consumerism. Quiet millionaires don't spend money the way most people think. They're not cheap, they just spend differently. Housing. Many live in smaller homes than they can afford. Some even rent on purpose. They choose safe, quiet neighborhoods, not flashy ones. A house is where they live, not a trophy. Cars. They often drive used cars that are safe, reliable, and fully paid for. They don't lease luxury vehicles just to impress people. They understand a car loses value quickly, so why overspend? Phones and gadgets. They don't rush to buy the latest iPhone or smart device. They use what works. New doesn't always mean better. Food and dining. Quiet millionaires often cook at home. They enjoy simple, healthy meals. Eating out is a treat, not a habit. Some even meal prep to save money and time. Travel. They travel smart. Instead of luxury hotels, they use travel points, stay in cozy rentals, or travel during off-seasons. They care about the experience, not the social media photo. Health and time. They do spend on things that matter, like a good mattress, a gym membership, or healthy food. These give better sleep, more energy, and longer life. They ask, will this improve my life? If not, they skip it. Their goal isn't to look rich. It's to live well, invest more, and worry less. But even the quiet rich have their splurges. So what do they spend big on and why? Number 4. Unexpected areas where they splurge. Quiet millionaires may live simply, but they still spend on things they truly care about. The difference is they spend with purpose. For example, many will pay more for a good night's sleep. They might buy a high-quality mattress or blackout curtains because better sleep means better health. They'll also spend on saving time. Some hire cleaners, order meal kits, or pay for fast internet. They know time is more valuable than money. Health is another top area. They may see private doctors, buy fresh organic food, or pay for therapy. They don't wait until there's a problem. They invest in feeling good now. They also spend on education, both for themselves and their kids. That could mean courses, books, or tutors. So while they won't waste money on status items, they do splurge on things that improve their health, time, and peace of mind. There's also one big thing they avoid completely, something almost everyone else falls into. Number 5. Why they avoid social media flexing. Quiet millionaires don't show off on Instagram or TikTok. You won't see them posting photos of luxury cars, watches, or 5-star trips. Why? Because they don't need to prove anything. They understand that showing off online can bring fake attention and sometimes real danger. People might ask for money, try to scam them, or judge their success. Privacy feels safer and smarter. Also, they don't want to fall into the comparison trap. When people scroll through social media, they often feel pressure to spend more just to keep up. Quiet millionaires stay focused by avoiding all that noise. Some use private or fake accounts just to learn, not to impress. To them, peace is better than praise. They don't need likes or comments to feel successful. They already know they're winning because they have control of their time, money, and life. And when it comes to growing their wealth, their strategy might just surprise you. Number 6. Investing behavior. Long-term over flashy. Quiet millionaires don't chase quick money. They focus on long-term investing, slow, steady, and smart. They don't jump into risky trends like meme stocks, NFTs, or the newest crypto. Instead, they put their money into things that grow over time like index funds, real estate, or dividend stocks. Many invest in rental properties that bring in monthly income. Others put money into ETFs, exchange-traded funds, that follow the whole market. It's not exciting, but it works. They often automate their investing. Money goes in each month without needing to think about it. They also max out retirement accounts and avoid high fees. Their goal isn't to get rich quick. It's to stay rich slowly. This way, their money grows quietly in the background while they focus on living their life. They know the real secret. Time in the market beats timing the market. The 2020s rise of invisible wealth. In the 2020s, more people are becoming what some call invisible millionaires. These are people who have money but don't show it. During the COVID-19 pandemic, many people changed how they see success. Fancy clothes and big offices didn't matter anymore. What people wanted was freedom, safety, and peace. Online communities like TikTok's Millionaire Next Door group started to grow. People began to talk about living simply, saving more, and retiring early. The modern rich don't want attention. They want control over their time, health, and future, and that's real power. You don't need millions to start living the quiet, rich lifestyle. This could be the beginning of your own financial freedom story. You can start now with what you have. Think long-term. What do you want in 5 or 10 years? A big car now or freedom later? Don't chase applause. Chase peace. Live simply. Invest smart. Be free. That's the quiet millionaire mindset, and anyone can start today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.